5 tiếng, cam cam đấy.
Xe đi tao chơi.
Tụi nó đê,
Net đéo gì, đâu có tao vô family việc đéo đâu mà đeo net.
nó không nhỉ?
Tao có family với thằng bạn tao rồi, vô sẽ đéo được.
Tôi với xe lắc 4 bị cắt tiếp tập thể. Tôi phải tập thể Hungary. Cam cam đấy.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Hả? Kêu hơn cho một đặt rồi chơi. Không được nếu mà là Wolverine.
We need more arrows! Help me there!
Đấy.
You! Grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
Cái mặt thịt để làm gì?
Godwin! Who's your weapon? To the
Henry
battlements,
Devil, cái gì
man!
Devil?
Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle's at hand. With booze.
Mấy cái skill lạm phát thì con nào cũng có vậy.
Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Position!
Nào.
Take cover! Now! Form up!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Có tụi tôi. Có tụi tôi rồi à.
Cần gì phải có.
Lord begins! Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to
Cái game mà không có phép.
shoot it! Knock them down or they'll overrun us! You're gonna eat that! You want me to fuck? Get the fuck! To me! Get him from behind! I'll hack you to ribbons! Let him have it! I'll hack you to ribbons! You can't get away, Tyler! No!
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Con này đồ họa được phết mà nhỉ?
Gì?
Con này đồ họa được phết.
Đâu đây? Đồ họa gì như Red Dead vậy á? Red Dead Redemption đẹp lắm. Nếu đi tao muốn có hình phải đẹp cơ, như đồ họa phải đẹp cơ, đồ họa phải đẹp mà mới bị chơi đéo nổi á.
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that.
Nhưng bọn này bị phá cũng lẹ chứ.
Anyway, this Audens,
Ác nhờ.
whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it.
Thì nó dịch khoảng khoảng 30% đầu.
Doesn't take much bravery.
Vậy luôn à.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
Cái bấm con cặc gì.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
Đang tung mình thế cơ mà.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we wouldn't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Tôi là một người cận vệ công. cầm vũ khí. Thao giáp cứng cáp đồng thời. Quân có xu hướng sát. Không đêm. Sát thủ à?
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Phương, bạn cho mày số. Đông rồi, bạn nè. Xảo quyệt. Sao? Không, không được bịt hả? Độc rồi.
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place, as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right. Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious.
Hot lắm đấy nhỉ?
We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank!
Go away, Mutt. You'll get nothing from me. bothering me, mutt.
Jesus, Henry, that bomb. Driving me nuts! Can you get your dog to shut its beak?
Be quiet, you flea bitten.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well then, Henry.
That's barking. Pain in the ass.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right? Come on.
Cơ bản. Ồ. Rồi. Ui. Một năm ba bốn sáu rảnh năm và ba con.
On then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Ba con một. Khoáng.
Làm sao?
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Cái này đâu? Đâu?
There, that'll do.
Bắt đi. Một hay. Bắt đi.
No, that's as far as I go. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? Can't be... Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring. Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Leave me alone. I know you only too well.
What did I do to
One
you?
little game. And then you go and take my last groschen.
Here you go. Take it.
Why don't we carry on to the foothill, Trotsky? They must have a tavern there. A fellow could have a game there.
Give over, Tankard.
Well then, Henry.
There'll be time.
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Off this evening at least.
Bắt đầu. tao bắt đầu đấu kiếm đi.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard! That's the way. Good. For Christ's sake! What are you doing? Cover!
Supposed to block.
Nice. Good.
Each other.
Good.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it. Pretty good. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. You have to follow up with a strike. Good, Henry. You've got to block the strike first. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Nice. Nice work, Henry. Good riposte. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself! Off to a good start.
Come on, Henry.
That one hit the spot. Au! Kurwa! Au! Kurwa!
Nice strike.
Au! Kurwa!
That hit home. Go for it.
Au! Kurwa! You knocked the stuffing out of me. I yield! Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Dữ vậy sao? Bạn đang chơi kinh đầm cung ư?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Kinh đầm cung.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is
đi
over.
đi vô nhà thổ chịch mấy con kìa. Giờ coi coi.
Con gái trong sáng. Thổ.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Cái thời trung cổ mày tới mày đồ á, mày kêu
Apart from the
em yêu
mosquitoes.
chịch không? Đụng có đéo chịch
Ai?
cưới cổ cho tao.
Apart from them.
Nhưng cục xúc hư.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Nhắc nó đâu có giết người,
Hey,
đủ má mày vô
don't
mày
make
cứ chơi em ơi,
trouble.
đủ má chơi không? Chơi được thì chơi, không được thì cầm dao cứa cổ nó. Của con khác. Lại tự con khác nó đồng ý liền à, đéo lo thời trung cổ mà.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood,
Anh em đâu hết rồi.
and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah?
À, Tiêu anh thắng chưa?
You didn't see it.
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark.
Cái
I
gì?
reckon he just overlooked me.
You
Là
gave
sao?
me a nasty shock when you
Đủ
came
mà nó
out
thua hả?
of the darkness.
Tiện đó.
You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's
Yeah.
the truth.
Đủ má mình lo nó thua.
And what about,
ván năm đủ má.
Time.
Đủ má
Sir?
nó thua thiệt á hả?
I mean, will we be getting any
Đỉ mẹ
time
nó
off,
thằng lôn đấy.
sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out,
Đủ
Bạn
má.
có
we
tiền
should
nhưng
set
ngu
off
dân
back home
bán.
immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well,
Đỉ
we could
mẹ nó
stay
cái thằng
a
ốc
day
cặc
or
này.
two,
Thua thiệt à?
perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Ui già ấy. Huy anh chiều mày đó.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa.
We
We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won.
Yeah.
So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping?
Đang
There's
thắng mà
plenty
thua hả
left.
đồ.
Maybe even a bit for
Cái
morning.
đĩ vậy vậy?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
You know, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds. Oh.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Nghe được cái tắm rồi.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Bạn ống mà không nhìn gái tắm.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey?
It worked. Let's go.
Tiếp tục quay lại nữa.
Chơi gì đi chơi gái hả bác? Hồi Anh. Trời ơi.
Sao cái việc cái gì mà nó tệ hại? Cái gì nó tệ hại? Nó phải nói lên.
Chứ anh dành lên. Chứ anh dành lên.
Còn mặc đồ vào.
Thấy được lon. Được bạn có thấy được lon.
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na kasníky, klienty jedí, Pana sama sedí.
Ấy lồ, coi với, biết lên coi với. Mấy con mình
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Chơi game mang rợ. Chơi ba cái game mang rợ.
tính ra cái game của mình, cái game đó nó mang rợ mất.
Game này không có mang rợ, mang rợ nha. Game này không có máu me.
Nó chỉ không có máu me thôi chứ mình đổ mới vô tới dân làng villager rồi cướp bóc rồi giết rồi đứng theo vợ. Từ từ ta đang đánh cái TTC này cho xong rồi.
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine! What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you
Chưa
idiot!
gặp thằng Taman
After them! Go on the
thằng
bank!
khuyên nhau chết, thằng này đổ khuyên nhau AFK.
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
2 Fanny, còn mời bố mày vô nữa cút.
Just now!
Đậu cái thằng nào đây? Tiêu đổ cút.
Fucking armor! Come on!
Ngu trời
Cut them
gắn.
up on the other side! Oh, he's caught it quick!
Gà đéo nó ăn đùng ra AFK, đụng má xong rồi disconnect. Giờ
Mott.
Trên chợ có mấy biết bao nhiêu hàng đang bán crypto trên chợ. Đúng
Fuck
cái mỏi
that, Henry. You're rescuing a damn
bán coi não trên chợ nè.
hả?
I'm
Bán
done
gì
with
cơ?
running.
Coi ảo trên chợ.
Oh, really?
Coi ảo.
And what exactly do you
Nah.
call...
Coi não.
Oh, shit.
I have no idea what are you talking about.
What?
Bitcoin đồ đó.
Bitcoin thì được cái gì?
Vậy tới lúc mày trả đó, nó sẽ làm một thứ gì đó cho mày. Đi chiếm đó của hàng nào đó cho mày.
Hở? Lính đánh thuê á hở?
We've
got to flee. Can you walk?
Coi ảo, đâu? Mày mời đi. Coi ảo nó ở đâu? Cho con thấy.
Chợ trong cái dòng nhẫn chế, nhẫn tự chế.
Là sao?
Chế mấy cái nhẫn rồi xong đặt tên lại làm thành con não, xàm lộn.
Bây giờ tao mua xong rồi nó kiểu con cặc bố mày ai bị mày mua chị rồi sao nữa?
Thì đáng chịu.
We've got to vanish.
Trời ai mướn mày mua? Đâu cái mất.
Be finder.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky?
Nó cứ bị lỗi cái opening này nhờ sao tao đánh với cái cục này nó không bay ra đằng trước á. Đánh con boss nó không có bay ra đằng trước rồi, nó lỗi. Là nó không biết được là sao.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
Cái gì?
Rakov Kurus.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
Kêu đi.
Watch the middle of the gorge.
Lòng tính thôi.
And keep your eyes peeled. Right. You two.
Quay lại.
Get a move on.
Whoop.
You watch this side of the rocks.
Whoop.
And you
Whoop.
go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sakra! He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You honestly think they can swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in pitch black. When all
Đi,
your
tao lên
torch
tao đét cho.
doesn't blind you. Leave it out.
Rồi tao đáy xã hội rồi.
They get better before. Better than getting killed in this skirmish. I still can't see the bloody thing.
Còn ước mới đã chứ.
We've got to get to that tree trunk
Hả?
up ahead.
Mày có hứng thú với là cái quần xì có một thằng đàn ông bị ướt.
There's more of them.
Tôi tưởng nó đang nói gì mà con đàn bà.
Ủa?
They're coming here. Stand still.
Shouldn't you be keeping watch instead?
Rồi giết con quái rồi.
If they tried to swim across the
Run, quick.
half dead somewhere on the bank, not here.
Cái gì mà em?
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Pack those, kurwa! They're playing into the rocks! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
They're
Shit!
here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Come here. Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
There's a path, but through fissures. There's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him. Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way.
Rồi nè.
Biết gì không bố?
Gì?
Nếu mà đứng đây thì cái con người lửa này sẽ đi theo mày và nó sẽ té vật. Và chúng ta sẽ cần phải đép.
Lần trước mấy công thủ cũng đứng ở đó đó.
Ừ, thì mày đánh mấy thằng đó à. Với điều kiện là đừng có thằng nào đứng ngay cái chỗ này thôi.
Nghĩ là nó đợt trước mấy anh công thủ đứng ở đó để dụ con nó ra bờ vực đó.
Ồ.
Mày nói nó AFK nó không hàng thủ.
Nhưng vấn đề nó phải bắn để cái con kia nó target chứ. Cái thằng này đéo bắn. Nó đéo nó target được. Người ta mới kêu nó là AFK.
God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only
Có
just
thấy mẹ chứ đây là cái
seen.
bill.
I only
Trời
found my
ơi.
way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Đây là cái bút. Ta tưởng đây là cái thứ hai rồi chứ. Làm có cái bút ngon kia đéo lấy được.
We'll climb down here to the water before they find us. This way.
Game.
Now you're gonna get it!
You know the
Cái đó
trouble
mới có
with
kịch
an
bản.
adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set
10 năm
foot
hơi
outside
hơi
the
lâu
house.
ấy. Mấy tháng thôi.
If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine...
Nếu có nào cái bóng của tao.
Vô còn cái phim đó, Karate Kid là một cái câu chuyện. Một thằng nó tập võ rồi nó từ nhỏ đến lớn đéo đánh được thằng thằng. Cái gì?
Quan trọng là người thầy.
Thầy đó thì
Being a blacksmith might
Quan
bring
trọng là
more
cách
glory.
dạy.
cái gì vậy?
It has
Remote
its
là
benefits.
disconnect. Cái gì vậy?
Like
Có
keeping
thằng
your
là
head on your
disconnect ra khỏi
shoulders.
server kìa. Mày thấy không?
Đâu? Có thấy gì đâu.
Nó thông báo lên đó.
Come now.
Có thấy gì đâu.
I was the one who raised you.
Để xong cái này
You know how
là tao
things
qua
really
tao.
are. Why? Am I dead?
Đây nè.
Not
Disconnect
yet.
from remote player server. Why need
I'm dead
disconnect
though.
from the remote đó?
Thấy gì hết đó.
Ủa mày không bị hả?
Không.
Sao tao bị ta? Cần tao clip lên cho coi không?
Chị.
If I'm not, then how come
Được.
you chose a different path than I wanted for you? Maybe that's how it was meant to be.
Trời ơi, sao thấy hai cái lửa vàng nhưng mà không phải là đồng bích thịt.
But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Oh, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk.
Dù là may reset tao vẫn không trên 4
I
nè.
landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same.
Đâu mà là cái tình này coi. Tình này là mọi người nhỉ? Đây. Wario. Tay ở hai Fallen. Mình of Blind Fury. Level 2 này.
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now.
Còn cái gì? Paladin Emo gì 0/4 này cũng lên level 1.
I know you're hanging in.
Battle Mock 2/4.
Henry, what are you staring at?
Ôi bạn ơi. Đồ rồi.
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir
Đu.
Henry.
Đu, cái này xịn hơn của mày.
Don't do this to me.
Sabaton trên chợ xịn hơn của mày, giá 24 stack.
Really?
Xịn hơn mày có xíu à.
But the gate is closed.
What?
Don't worry, my name will open any.
Sao? Số mấy bao nhiêu tiền?
24 stack.
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
Five scallops, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Cái 70,6 hay là 67,7?
70,6.
Nó thấy cái này cùi hơn tao hả?
Mấy cái dòng phụ của nó kìa.
Phụ nào?
Mấy cái dòng dưới kìa nó xịn hơn.
Listen carefully.
Cái
Take
này
the
là
sword,
defend,
go into the
fire
house,
defend,
grab
không
anything
cần
else
đó.
important from the
Cần
truck,
mua gì?
go to the castle.
Easy.
Hurry.
Nhưng mà nó vẫn xịn hơn.
Are you
Your mother is in the village.
Xịn
I'll
hơn hả?
fetch her and we'll follow right.
Tao nó xịn hơn chứ đâu đó cần hơn.
You do what I say
Xịn hổ
right
ghét.
now.
Ơi ơi,
For
ngang tao.
Christ's
You'll take care.
come
Work speed.
on?
Trời ơi, có
You can hardly
cái
stand, damn it.
100% là chỉ có mười mấy thôi.
But we'll make it together. You'll see.
Hình như mình có cái 1% hình như chỉ có 15 thôi. Trên nhau có 4% thì rất cần.
Henry, focus.
I'll run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Kill them.
Please. Nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Oh, run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Run.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you all, sons.
Think again, strong.
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Không. Bạn còn sống không?
country scouts. They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
That's written. Aye, true bliss is a full belly. Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you, and over Bajana, too. Ah, I feel like a new man. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it. Shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Đây. Đấy, chung đấy.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go. That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
Who are you, fellas?
We're from Lord von Bergov, and we're... Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort will be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us, but we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Hey, you!
This'll be quick,
What do you
boy.
want?
Sick 'em, Growler.
This'll be quick, boy. Fuck this! Shit! I can't handle this! Save yourselves!
Ngon.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Now, don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Có tăng nữa. Cướp lão vậy. Này.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this
Everything you need is in the alcove. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. What's taking you so long, lad? You've got the pictures there on the shelf on the left. just pick the right. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot, so you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. What are you waiting for? Throw in that chamomile. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Hay tới đây rồi nha.